you were able to see Dick Wilson making the motion that I've been teaching you, right?
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to get to that in a minute. But there's the master demonstrating said downstroke, or throw, as he would call it. Okay? Now we've been going for quite some time before we turned on the camera and started to record. Right? And you came in today after having been successful last week with you, and I get it. I've got cassette after cassette of my studying with Murray Spivak, where I'm focused on a particular area. Even though I just felt it, I'm still asking questions about it. And he's handing me the Holy Grail, and I'm not getting it. And now we have a delay. It'll come back hopefully. Okay. So, but it was worth. We got to see Richard Wilson, and that's what it was like. You get to Richard Wilson's house, you open up the door, and you know, and you're in the land of all things Richard Wilson. Okay. So, you came in today, and we worked on it before we started recording. We worked on the throw a little bit, but now you'll be able to study this later, watch it, to help solidify it. You came in and you said, I feel the weight of this, to feel the weight of the stick in the middle finger, as I want to feel that, and as soon as I put my first finger and thumb on, it pulls it to the palm. So I thought to myself, huh, when I put my first finger and thumb on, that doesn't pull it to the palm. So I had you do this. Let's reenact it, shall we? And you came up, and for a minute, you couldn't do this, just first finger and thumb. Come on, get your other fingers away. Now, is your stick on the palm right now?
Yes.
Still wrong after all these years, after all that time. There. Is it on the palm? No.
No.
Not. You can squeeze as tight as you want with the first finger and thumb. It's not going to, I told you the only way the first finger and thumb could get it to the palm would be if you were to take the tip of the first finger and squeeze with it and pull it to your palm. Go, there you go. Keep it there. See? But we don't do that. We don't squeeze with the tip of the first finger. So that's one way of getting it to go to the palm. And here's the way that I think you're getting it to go to the palm without realizing it. I explained to you that if you, and this is how you often play, you pinch with your thumb and that pulls it to the palm. Good. Pinch with your thumb and pull it to the palm. Pinch with the thumb. Bend the thumbnail. What are you doing down here? We're up here demonstrating something. I need, yeah, now bend your thumb. There. Is it pull it to the palm? There, like that. That's how you play with your thumb. Now, if you put the flat of the thumb on, the butt end will come away from the palm, and it'll just be balanced in here, like that. Right? And then we went through a series of other steps to get you to feel this idea of what the stick would feel like if it was just laying in the hand. And what did we do? So I found a way to help you. It's enough hearing all that racket over at Dick Wilson's house with the cobwebs and manuscript magazines from 10 years before still hanging out. So I showed you, good, see, it doesn't need to be on the palm because you put your first finger and thumb on. Now, the way I helped you was, I had you, one of the things that helped you last week was stretching your arm out, right? Keeping it straight, the extension of the arm. Now we're just going to hold the stick with a baby finger. Just the baby. we it's a lot of work. The baby finger is not a particularly strong finger. Now we can alleviate some of that weight and also add the ring finger and put it underneath. Just come a little more centered so I can see it. There you go. See now the baby finger and the ring finger are carrying the load exclusively, right? If you take the ring finger off, the baby finger has to work harder. It's uncomfortable, but you still have to create a little curvature, so it's laying in there. And then we put the ring finger on again and relieve some of that load. Come on, stay in frame. There you go, looks great. See, we relieve some of the load. It's not it's not as much effort required by the baby finger because now the ring finger's helping. Now go ahead and put your middle finger underneath. Now there's even less stress on the baby finger and on the ring finger. Now the 3 fingers are carrying the load. It's a different kind of 3-finger grip. Baby finger, ring finger, and middle finger. Then I said, now go ahead and put your first finger underneath. Now the 4 fingers are carrying the load. Yeah, you see? Now you're starting to feel the stick laying in the hand or lying in the hand. I think it's lying in the hand. No thumb at all. And with the arm outstretched as an extension, you can wave just coming up 1.5 inches, real smooth. It just lays in there. Is it? You don't come down too much. You keep this nice and flat. It's flat and it goes up, changes shape a little, going up, and then it comes down and back to flat. And you got that again. Now look, the thumb is moving along with the whole thing, isn't it? Because it's part of the hand. So now we could even put the thumb on. Don't go waving your arm around, just keep it straight. And move less. Move 1 inch, just 1 inch. There. And now take your thumb off and see if it's still laying in your hand. Yeah, there you go. For fun, now take all your fingers off and just the first finger and thumb. Keep your arms stretched out, centered. I can't see it. Come on, take your fingers off. I need you to be my demonstration student here. You have to, you're not helping. Come on, take your back fingers. Take the middle finger away. Wave your finger, get them up. There it is. Okay? You can stretch your arm out, get the flatten. I know it's a little bit of work. We're almost done. Come on, get your middle finger off. Get just the first finger. You can even do it that way. In a sense, it's still kind of laying. It's feel it kind of laying in the tip of the first finger and the bottom part of the middle of the ball of the thumb. There, just smooth. Up, down, up. Okay, now we're gonna put the other fingers on and take the thumb off and let it lay in the hand that way. First finger too, come on. Up, down, there. Now put your thumb on because it's moving with it. Now we come down here over the surface. Right? Go ahead and take your thumb off for fun and let it lay in all of your fingers. It's laying in there, isn't it? Just like it was here. Right? Now without the thumb, we could even make a little tap. Just one, just one. You don't really, I need you to demonstrate this, Steve. Yeah. You're my Louis Belson. I'm playing Murray here. Maybe. His thumb is off. Give me the hitchhiker. Laying in all your fingers. Feel it in the baby feet. No. Don't play. You just feel it. Is it laying? Can you feel the baby finger underneath it?
Just baby finger only?
No, no, come on. Follow me so you can demonstrate this. You saw what a great student Louis was. Murray would say, I didn't ask you to wave the stick in the air. I want you to stop waving the stick in the air and hold it without the thumb on and all the other fingers on. Do you feel the baby finger touching? No, you got it. All the fingers except the thumb. Do you feel the baby finger touching the stick?
Yes.
Good. Do you feel the ring finger touching the stick?
I do.
Do you feel the middle finger touching the stick?
Yes.
Do you feel the first finger touching the stick?
Yes.
Yeah. That's laying in the hand, isn't it?
Yes.
Now you could make a tap, just one. One. Stop. Is your thumb on?
No.
Good. Do you feel it laying in the baby finger?
Yes.
Ring, middle, and first?
Yes.
Good. So it's laying in the hand. Make another tap and then stop to see if it's laying in the hand. Is it laying on all those fingers?
Yes.
Yeah. Now put your thumb, now if you just wave the stick right here. You can take your thumb off. It's just gonna move with the whole hand. It's like, it's moving with all the fingers, isn't it? Now you can just touch the thumb on. Just touch the thumb. Good, you feel, and now we'll just make a little tap and stop. Stop. Do you feel it in the baby finger?
Yes.
Feel it in the ring?
Yes.
Middle?
Yes.
First?
Yes.
Thumb?
Yes. Excuse me.
That's it. No, wait, you got one, stop, just wait. You have to see if it's laying in there. What I don't like is you're starting to do something a little funny with your thumb. You want to do something, just put it on there. But you don't want to lose the flatness, so remind yourself of what it feels like. Outstretch your hand. Come on. Your grip looks gorgeous. See how flat you are here? So when you come down, it's going to be flat like that. Here, now you lift it up and make one tap and wait. Feel it laying in all those fingers? What are you searching for right now? You're searching again. Take your thumb off. Is it laying in all those fingers? Do you feel it?
Right, it is now, yes.
Oh, what did you do to change it? All you're doing is just touching your thumb to it, staying flat, and coming up an inch and making a little tap. No, you used your arm. Stop. Take your thumb off. See if it's laying in your hand. Yeah, it is. Put your thumb back on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Make a tap.
It's a shank, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Up in it just an inch, just your wrist. Good. Take your thumb off. See if it's laying in your hand. Don't take your first finger off. It's got to lay it on. Right now, to keep it simple, I'm letting it lay in all the hand. All of the fingers lying in the hand. Yeah, you can play that way too. Make a tap. There you go. And now put the thumb on and just touch it and make a tap. There. That's what you're not feeling. Now, now we're going to demonstrate to the nice folks out there. we're going to demonstrate what I showed you earlier about how the body works and what is an actual wrist turn, right? And so the idea that you went like this, it's laying in your hand, and I had you holding that water bottle, so you had some. It's not laying in your baby finger, dude. I don't think it is. Take your thumb off and see if it's laying in your whole hand. Lying in there. Put your thumb back on if you want. But it's laying in my hand. It's just laying in there. It's on the palm too. But don't bend forward. I want you flat. That's part of it. See, for us focusing on, well, I want to feel the weight of it in my middle finger, and I put my thumb and first finger on, and then it comes to the palm. I don't know what all that is. That's stuff you're creating, which I understand. Been there, done that. So you're not thinking about the flatness. See, that's just as important. So, but there's not that much. It's laying in the hand. Take your thumb off. You're flat. You're flat here. You thought your first finger isn't on the stick, so you already lost it. How? Don't you feel that? Yeah. Here, it's laying in your hand. And you put your thumb on. Okay. Now, I had you turn sideways, and now you might be out of frame. You could do it. Yeah. Yeah. It's you lost it in the first finger. Pointing your first finger. I don't know what you're doing. Not laying in your first finger. Yeah. There. So that at any time. Go ahead.
It should curl underneath. My first finger should curl a little bit underneath this.
I don't know, Steve. It was just correct. Well, you tell me. Is it laying in your whole? You feel it in all the fingers laying in there. Take your thumb off. So it's got to be. and you're not flat, so you're missing a big part of it. Straighten your arm out and get it flat. Point at me, come on, extension of the arm. There, there, see it's laying in the first, go ahead and take your other fingers off, just the first finger. Where is it? You tell me, man. Forget what I say, you prove it to me. That's where it should be.
Yeah, it's underneath.
You could even play that way, wave the stick. You're not really flat. Come on, get flat. There, see, that's what the first finger would feel like. Now wrap your other fingers underneath. Don't lose the feeling of it in the first finger, middle finger, ring finger, there. That's what it feels like. You don't need to ask anymore. You're feeling it. If you need to remind yourself, take all your fingers off and feel the first finger. You could put your thumb on and still feel that. Okay, put your thumb on, just first finger and thumb now. You see, it's just that. Keep it flat. You're already dipping down. Come on, flat. Just move an inch. Are all your fingers off but the thumb and first finger?
Yes.
Good. That's what it feels like. Now let the stick lay in your hand. You take your thumb off to really feel it. Get flat. Come over here. You can put your thumb on if you want. Okay. There you go. Now I had you in this position a little while ago. Can you duplicate that for me? Yeah, you have to move your chair. You just have to. Oh, look, while you're moving your chair this time, it's still laying in your hand.
Yes.
Come on, you got to get completely sideways. I need, what is that? That would be your left profile. Come on, turn sideways. Once you're facing the wall, this way. I know it's a, nope, got it. No, your chair has to be straight. The back of the chair has to be, yep. I know if you're a big guy, it's like moving a mountain.
Okay, yeah.
It's underneath there in the way. Get her out of there. Yeah. Well, there you go. Okay. You're not quite flat. Swing in your hand though. Oh, get rid of all that. Really, okay. Now straighten out your arm. Extend it so it gets flat. Find the flatness. Come on, it's got to be flat here. Your elbow's bent. You're not straight. There you go. That's probably straight. Now bring it down and see if you're flat. No, you're kind of bent forward. You're at the beginning of a throw. Just flatten out your wrist. Almost. Come on. That's not bad. Okay. No. Okay. Laying in your hand though. Don't bend forward. Get flat. Come on. Do this. Now you can just rotate and show me flat. Point at me. Point at me. Get your arms straight. There. Now you're flat. Now bring that down. All right. Okay. Okay. This has to be flat too. Can't be bent down. You have to be right there. But you lost your baby fingers. Now it's not laying in the hand. There. Now you got the whole thing. See, it's more than just one or two things. You have to have everything. But it's nothing. Okay, you got it. Just this is a big deal, Steve. This is your position. If you don't have this, you got nothing. You'll have some other technique, any old way playing. Okay, you got it. Now, we're going to turn our wrist. Now, when you first turned your wrist, you did this. Don't play it. Just keep your position. It's perfect. And you just did this. And I said, that's not really a wrist turn. See? So I had you started to lose your flatness, let it lay in your hand. I showed you that when you turn, at a certain point, stay with me now, watch me. At a certain point, the wrist leads the forearm up. See? And look, my forearm is going up. But it doesn't happen right away. And then on the way down, it reverses. But I'm turning, see I'm turning? You can't just do it here and say, look, I got it. Because the wrist isn't doing anything. The wrist has to lead. So at first, the arm won't get flat. Looks good, laying in your hand finally, thank goodness. Okay, now turn up. And the arm, nope, you're playing with your arm. Your arm wouldn't move right away. Turn your wrist. Turn a little more. Now the arm started to come on. Yep. Come on, keep coming up. Keep turning. Keep turning. Let your arm. Don't punch your first finger. Let it just sit there. There. That's a wrist turn. Yo, you let it go. Steve, you're my Louis Belson today. Come on. Okay? There. And now you're going to turn back down, and the forearm is going to follow it down. Follow it down. Good. First finger's done something, you're too far down, you're not flat. You're back to somebody, so you can't remember where you started? Almost. Now, take your thumb off and see if it's laying in the first finger. Take your thumb off. Ah, there it is. Just hold it in the first finger. Just first finger. Take your back fingers off and your thumb. Just first finger. Just first finger.
Oh.
No, you lost your flatness, so none of it's going to work. You just have to have a flatness and laying in the hand, and that's it. Nope, you're bent forward, don't you see? Come on. Do this. Do this. Come on. Come on, get your arm up. Get it flat. You bring it down first finger only, right?
Yes.
Come on, bring it down now. Keep it flat. Now there you go. Now you can put all your fingers underneath. Come on, straighten this out a little. Okay, now you can come on, get flat. Everything's, look, flat. Put your other stick on there, see if it's flat. Almost. Mine's almost touching the flat of my hand here. You're a little bent forward, huh? Okay, it's not too bad. Good, okay, not too bad. Now put your thumb on, it's laying in your hand, and you've got your flat. Don't bend forward. We're not making a throw right now. You're flat. So you can turn up. That's where you're gonna have to go back to when you're done. Now remember, as you start to turn, the forearm isn't gonna move right away. First it's just the wrist leading it. Come on, turn your wrist, turn your wrist. Now the forearm's gonna start to, come on, let your forearm follow now. Let it follow, let it follow, let it, there, now your first finger looks great. There, it's laying in your hand. Or it's not quite. You don't feel the weight of it in the way you do as you watch. Now you're gonna start to feel it lay in the hand more and more. Turn down, turn slowly, real slow. Feel the stick start to lay in your hand? Feel it laying in there a little more, isn't it? Feel it? Can you feel this? Well, you were feeling it. You're not telling me you're feeling it, but you are, yeah. See? It feels, the fingers will be in that position as you turn up, but the stick is, the weight of it is going straight down, don't you see? Come on up. Yeah, let your arm follow. Now take your other hand and see if the stick will slide in and out. Yeah, right. So what the stick wants to go down. So it's not, the weight of the stick can't lay in the hand, but the fingers are ready if you don't point your first finger. Come on down here. So you can't, at this point, if you take your thumb off, it'll slide down. Take your thumb off. Okay? So it's ready, you've got the right grip for it to lay in your hand, but it's not. Because you're in this position and it shouldn't lay in your hand. Don't do this with your first finger. Just keep your first finger normal. Okay, now watch. Now we're going to turn back down, just so real slow. Real slow. Turn, let your forearm come down. Just stop there. Stop there. Now you can take your thumb off. You're at a point where you'll feel it laying in your hand. Take your thumb off. Is it off?
Yes.
Yeah, the stick didn't fall out. It's laying in your hand, isn't it?
Right.
Now you know what the feeling is. Put your thumb back on. And finish turning to the floor. There, you got it. Okay. So that's a wrist turn. So that if I'm, now just watch it. That's beautiful, Steve. This is a meditation for you. We don't even need to play an exercise right now till you get, that's it. You look really good, right? You don't know how hard it is just to do that. Okay, now watch. So if I I wanted you to stay there. I wanted you to stay. Well, I wanted you to. Okay, but I'm going to have you move back in a minute. But it's okay. You can hang for a sec. So now I'm here, right? When I let my arms hang by my side, it loosens everything. Yeah, you got it though, man. Okay, now watch. I'm going to come up. You know, I'm not going to have you play yet. I'm just going to show you something. So you don't even need your sticks. I'm just going to, not quite yet anyway. So what I'm going to demonstrate, see, here's the floor. See how flat everything is? It's flat. Okay. I'm at the floor. Everything I'm asking you to do so that I can turn and feel what that would feel like. Okay, so if I'm turning here, at this point, my forearm isn't really going to get involved. If I turn higher, look, my forearm's getting involved. If I turn higher, there it is. Show you from a side view. You know, because there's more to this than just finally getting the stick to lay in your hand and playing down here. Don't do it yet, though. There's more to it than just that. But you got, last week you were down in here. You didn't know about how the arms really behave. You didn't need to because you were successful. But now, if I ask you to play mezzo forte or forte, what are you going to do? Now you know what to do. Okay? And so, we're adding new information to your repertoire. Right? So now we would have this. See it's just laying in my hand. My back fingers can be on the stick or not. Right now, it's good for you just to feel the whole thing. Keep it simple. Stick's just laying in there. Okay? And you see here, you see how my forearm isn't really moving very much? I'm not turning high enough to engage. Remember, when you turned up this much, it didn't really start to follow. When you start to turn about here, it starts to come, how the forearm's coming up. And watch when I put it into practica. I'm going to turn higher. See my forearm moving? See my forearm moving? See it? Steve, do you see my forearm moving?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He said, now that I'm turning higher, don't play yet. Then I turn higher. Hey, look at my forearm. See? Forearm starts to move. How are you ever going to play with some volume? With like down here doing this? No. The wrist leads. It's all in the wrist. Okay? So that if I ask you, so now you can join me, and you can stay like, but yeah, you can stay like that, I guess. Be better if you were sideways, maybe. But I'll see what I see when I have you do it. So now, let's do it. Okay, so we've defeated your confusion. For now, it might pop back, and we'll take you back. You take your thumb off. Just laying in your hand. Put your thumb on. Yeah, and just make a little tap. Yeah, just come up, just one tap. Always want to keep going. Never want to wait at the floor with the stick laying in your hand. So you're going to come up what? 3 inches. Perfect. Take your thumb off, see if it's laying in your hand. I know it is. Put your thumb back on. Baby finger, ring finger, middle finger, just laying in there. Nothing burger. Okay. Now this time, so that was 3 inches. Your arm really didn't move. This time, let's come up to 5 inches. Are you flat? Don't lose your flatness. It's not bad. Could be a little flatter. Is it laying in your hand? Stretch your arm out, make sure it's flat. And is it laying in your hand? Take your thumb off to make sure you're nice and flat there. Put your thumb on. Bring it down and see that you're flat. Right? That's how you know your forearm won't know how much to move if you don't know where to start from. Hey, that was really good. Remember, we have to turn. It's not just proving that the arm is going to move. And look, my wrist isn't turning. This is straight. That's just pumping your arm. Yeah, that's pumping your arm. I want you to turn to get it to come up. Yeah, because we're going to turn 12 inches. Make a note. Are you flat? Not bad. Is it laying in your hand?
Yes.
You got it. That's what would happen. One clean note. None of this stuff that you like to do. And I told you, I'll mention it for those interested. I'm at a gig with Dick Wilson, and the drummer's playing. Let's see. Don't play. I need you to help me demonstrate. And the drummer's doing this. He's got his backbeat. It should be doing that, right? See, I'm leading with the wrist. But here's what he's doing. Every time. Kevin, what's he doing? What is he, a tarantula? Is he a spider? You just leave the stick laying in your hand. What's all this about in between? So, can you imagine how inefficient it is to be a drummer, to play in that way? Where you're moving your body when you're not making any sound? What does this have to do with playing? Oh, I'm not making any notes, so I'll just do this. Then I'll play a note, and while I'm not playing, I'm going to move around a lot. It's ridiculous. Now that you felt the stick laying in your hand, why would you, what are you searching for? And the way to get rid of this, the search for Spock, the search for spectacular technique would be, the search for Satori would be, once you make your note, if there's any confusion about what should be happening, take your fingers off, take your thumb off and see if it's laying in your hand. If you make a note here, see? If you make a note here, just see if it's laying in your hand. Start to get to know that feeling so that it's just laying in your hand. Yeah, take your thumb off. Yeah, it's laying in your hand. Real simple, man. Keeping this simple for you. Okay, now we're going to turn back around and I'm going to give you one more thing. How do you play a bunch of stuff out of exercise based on how you came in today and where you've been, because you've had this, you just didn't have enough knowledge to lock it in. So if you come back, I bring you back to what it should feel like. Well, you don't really need your. Yeah, you can keep your pad. Just get your pad out of the way for a sec. Move it forward and out of the way. No, I want you to get your pad out of the way. Get it out of the way. So you're just here in the air. Yeah, there. Now turn sideways. Now move forward a little so I can see your elbow a little bit. Can you move just a little? Yeah, okay, there you go. Not bad. I'd like to be able to see the tip of yours. Can you move back a little bit? Move back just a little. Yep, okay, okay. All right, I need you to move back. I need to see this part of your arm. So I need you to just move back. Get further away from the camera. You need some wheels like me. Okay, good. Now you're not quite flat enough, and the first finger's out front doing this, so I don't really feel like it's laying in the whole hand. Why was your first finger out like this? Go ahead and just hold it with the first finger. See where the first finger would be. You can teach yourself now. There. Now put your other fingers underneath and they'll all be right next to each other. There. Now it's laying in your hand again. I'd like you a little more flat. Go ahead and stretch your hand out, arm straight, completely straight. Get it up straight, 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 straight. There you go. Now bring it down into position, flat. Don't bend forward, you were straight. Keep it straight. Now your first finger's sticking out. Let the stick lay in just the middle, first finger, first finger. You can't, that won't do it. Take your other fingers off. Find the finger, find where the stick would lie in the first finger. Take your other fingers off to find. There, that's where it would lay in. Now straighten out your wrist a little bit. Good. Put your other fingers on. Let's let it lay in there. Put your thumb on if you'd like. Now here's what Dick Wilson was showing me. Watch. He was saying you leave the bead down when you go up. And we worked on this. So we know that when we start to turn up to the ceiling, the forearm's going to follow, isn't it? Just a regular wrist turn. Show me again. Start with just the wrist, not the arm. Yeah, now the arm's going to start to move. Let it follow. You got it. Okay, so that's going to happen when you go to throw. When we turn our wrist to the ceiling, the forearm is going to follow. All this stuff is going to... Remember, Louis Belson is... Murray has Louis way back up in the air even further, right? Okay, so we're here again. Get flat. Lay in the first finger. Stop pointing your first finger. See, there's no space. Look at my first finger and middle finger. There's not a big space there. Oh, you've got a big space there. That means you need to learn where it lays and then put your other fingers on and there won't be a space anymore. There you go. Now you're dipped forward. Get it flat. Flatten it out.
Does there have to be any space in here?
What's that now?
Does there have to be any space in here?
Yeah, well, yes, there would. Why wouldn't there be? That's what the hand would do. If you just put your thumb on, there'd be a little space. Or you'd be doing something funny, and it would be pinching and squeezing. Yeah, it's just laying in your hand. But there isn't a space between the fingers. And you're not flat enough. You don't feel this flatness, huh? There you go. You got to turn the wrist in this direction a little. There you go, see? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now we're going to make a throw. And we worked on this earlier with the Gatorade bottle. Okay, so you're just going to do this. You do that first little pronation. Come on. Okay, all right, you don't have to lift your arm, but that's fine. Okay, it's starting to go up, isn't it? Right? Now, that thing you felt where you turned and at first it's just... That thing you felt when you didn't pronate first for a throw, and first the wrist turned by itself and then the forearm joins in. Don't do it yet, you're jumping ahead. Stay with me. I need you to be Louis Belson. He wouldn't do that. Murray would scream at him like I just did. Sorry about that. Okay, got the first part. Okay, now we're ready to start to do it. It's going to feel like the wrist turn you did down here, but you're bent first. So the wrist is going to start to turn. Maybe the forearm won't quite move right away. Okay, now, come on now, let the forearm start to follow. Follow it up. Keep turning your wrist. Turn your wrist, come on up. There you go, you got it. Stay, don't go past perpendicular. You got it. Yeah, and the stick's ready to lay in your hand. It's not. But it's beautiful. Now you're just going to follow that down to make your blow. Turn your wrist and let the arm fall. Go turn your wrist. Come down flat. You're a little past flat. Whatever you did, got to find where you're going to end up. Come on, flatten this out. You're learning how to flatten this area out. Means you have to maybe bring the tip up a little, turn your wrist up a little to get it more flat here. Not bad. Okay, so you're going to bend your wrist. Oh, wait. Okay, so you're going to do that first pronation. Come on, just give me a little bend. Yeah. Okay, that's it. It's like you've broken your wrist, broke the wrist. Okay, now you're going to turn up, and the forearm is going to start to follow pretty soon. But not right. Come on, forearm's got to go up. Follow it up now. Come on, follow it up. Follow it up. Come on. There you go. And come on down, right to flat, flat. Little past flat, but not bad. Now we can put the surface in place, okay? Yeah. And sit up, get yourself nice and, yeah, Dick would say, you're like a three-legged stool, both cheeks of your rear end, right? Act as one peg of the stool, and then it's a three-legged stool, and then you have the right and left leg, okay? So now we're here, over the surface. No, your arm isn't flat enough. This has to be flat. So your pad might be too low, huh? But it's okay for now, it's not bad. Half an inch bead to butt end, we're over the playing surface. I lost my match set up here. So it'd be more like that. You'll see. Stop bending forward. How are you going to make a throw if you start off bending forward? You have to be flat so that you can bend forward and do that thing. Okay, we're going to pronate. It's really good. Good. So that's laying in the hand. And now you're going to do a regular wrist turn, and the forearm is going to start to go up. Up, 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 come on. Up, 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 up. Yeah, dude. Good, you're up. Don't come up too much, just a perpendicular. So it's still laying in your hand. Hand looks good. And you're going to go boom. Ta-da. Now, yeah, Steve. Now what's happening is you like to do something with your first finger and it creates a space. So how do you fix that? You don't have to look at, okay, you can look. Well, you can fix it like you just did. I don't know what you did. That's cool though. Take all your fingers off and just hold it with the first finger. Balance it in here. Balance, thumb off too. Everything off but the first finger. Okay, now you're going to add the other fingers and there won't be a space there. See, that space went away because it's really laying in the middle first finger as well. Put your thumb on and the space won't go. Now you're bending forward, you lost your flatness. Yeah, you're finding it, you're finding it. Okay, now we're gonna do that thing that you see Louis or Murray teaching Louis in the video, or you just saw Dick Wilson do it. I'm gonna do it, don't play. Starting to spread your first finger out funny. I don't know why. There you go, you fixed it. It's really good that you can fix it right away. Now here's what Dick Wilson is doing. And he starts off just making, don't play. I just want you to watch it. He's kind of in here. He goes, you leave the B down and you don't bring it up. You leave it there and then you bring it up. In other words, it comes up as your forearm starts to go down. Okay, so here is a small throw. But the main point that you want to learn from this, and what you're doing, it was really correct. And Dick Wilson has a little bit of a different way of perhaps throwing because he was aware of the challenges with regards to volume and competing against amplified musicians. Yeah, but what you get is watch. That's a wrist turn. Do it with me. There. That's a wrist turn. And now you're not going to come up so much. You're going to get this. We're not coming up to here right now. Dick was showing us the thing in a smaller form. So we get a wrist turn. So turn your wrist. But you did. There you go. There you go. Now turn your wrist this way. You're not flat. No, you got to come down flat. You got to start flat. Get flat. Flat and more flat. Now you can turn your wrist and go up. Turn. Not bad. Is it laying in your hand? Come on. Not bad. It's not bad.
I'm going to get rid of the space when I put my thumb on.
It's fine. It's fine. You just do it. Flatten out. Flatten out. Let's do.
Excuse me.
Let's do it again. Flatten out. Good. Now I'm going to show you the little improvement, and you'll have it. The smaller Dick Wilson throw. Now, turn your wrist. No, sorry. I'm showing you that's a wrist turn too, a different kind of wrist turn. You turned your wrist. Now what you're not doing is you're not turning quite up enough to the ceiling. You came up quite a bit before when we did it in slow motion. I want you to turn to the ceiling and let your forearm. There you go. You got it. Get more flat. Turn your wrist. Turn higher. Turn up more, a little more. There. Now, let's do a Richard Wilson giant throw together. Okay, you're gonna leave the bead right down here. You leave the bead down when you go up. He's yelling at me, right? And he was loving every minute of that, by the way. Yeah, he appreciated someone documenting him. So there's a little bit of acting going on, I think, from his point of view. Okay, your grip you look pretty normal. It could be a little flatter. And now we're going to pronate, and we're going to turn the wrist. Come on, turn the wrist. More. Turn it more. Leave the bead down. You leave it down when you go. Come on, more. Yeah, now you're starting to get the shoulder involved. Okay. Now, come on. Turn your wrist. There. Do one more time for me. I'll do it with you. There you go. More. Yeah. Boom! Steve. Yeah. See, so that's what we're doing. Don't play now. You just did it. You're totally, you'll sleep well tonight and have, I don't know if you ever dream about playing. If you're asleep and you'll have a dream and you're playing and until I started to get this stuff, you could never play in your dreams. It was terrible. But that will change, and you'll start having dreams where you're like really playing well. Okay. All right. So you see, yeah, you got the idea. Stick is laying in the hand, and so I would just spend my practice time doing this. Just what we done today, over and over. It's just a meditation. But once we see here's that. You see what I'm doing? Just watch me now. I know. Come on, let that. You got it. Now let that go. Yeah, this is where you have to have faith that the higher power has instilled this in you. I don't mean me. I mean. Yeah, okay, Dick Wilson, he's the higher, whatever higher power you believe in, right? You got this now. You felt this today with a lot of knowledge. And so all we're doing, here's a regular wrist turn. And if I want to make a throw, don't you see it? See, I'm turning my wrist. Here I'm turning my wrist with no throw. Here I'm turning my wrist with a throw. And we've got a delay. There's turning my wrist with a throw. See, I want to get that throw. I pronate and throw. You can speed it up and get some speed. Move that around the drum. Some people will say, what are you doing? You'll say, what do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing? You'll say, I'm just letting the stick lie in my hand and I'm turning my wrist. And they'll think you're not telling the truth. But you will be telling them the truth because you're just turning your wrists, turning off the camera. Very good.